Hello there gamers, and welcome back to another epic Inexorable maths video. In this video we're taking our very first look at quadratic equations. What on earth is a quadratic equation? Let me tell you very quickly. It's an equation that's in this format. So we have got our y, we've got an a, b and a c, where a, b and c are numbers that you will be given in a question. You will know what a, b and c are most of the time, unless hypothetically they asked you to derive, let's say, the quadratic formula or something like that, which we will do. But in general, they will tell you what a, b and c are. They will be numbers that you are given. X and y, as always, you don't get told what they are. They are variables. X is the independent variable, y is the variable. Don't worry about that though. You won't get told what x and y are because, of course, they're not like that. In a straight line equation, y equals mx plus c. In America, they call it y equals mx plus b, I believe. Same thing though. M is the gradient of a straight line, and c is the y-intercept. How high up or low down does the graph start from? And of course, the gradient is how steep is the graph. This is 0, this is 1, this is infinity. How steep is the graph? In this, a, b and c are a little bit harder to visually grasp. They don't necessarily mean much. A normally contributes to how squashed our shape is, our parabola, which, by the way, is going to look a little something like this. This is the equation of ax squared plus bx plus c. This is the shape made by a quadratic equation. Now, the a component is usually going to dictate how squashed or how wide it is, but the b and the c do some very strange things, so it's quite difficult to tell what a, b and c are really doing. But they're just numbers, okay? Now, what is the point of a quadratic equation? What does it actually mean, and why are we doing it? It turns out in real life they are everywhere. So hypothetically, if we consider throwing some sort of projectile through the air, we will get a quadratic equation if we plot its position. So let's say that we are throwing a projectile. We might, if this is me here, this is me on my, and if I throw a projectile, let's say it's a javelin, it's going to make a shape like this, obviously. But it turns out that even though I haven't drawn it very well, this exact shape is a quadratic equation if you don't account for air resistance. But we're mathematicians here, and when do we ever do that anyway? So we might call this the x-axis. This is for position, and we might call this the, let's call it the height axis, h. Or you might call that the y-axis, but we'll call it the height axis in this one, h. And this is position. As you throw something, it makes an arced shape. That shape is called a parabola. And again, you can model it exactly using a parabola, the exact shape made by the right quadratic equation, the exact shape. As to why that happens, you will see later when we do calculus and differentiation and things like that. But for now, trust me, bro. But yes, so this is super important. Now, I've done a lot of maths without writing any numbers, really. So there's literally not a single number on this board. That's really cool. I didn't even realise that. Nice, that's what we're getting into, A-level maths, guys. No numbers at all, they're all letters. These are all out. Oh no, there's a 2! Oh my god, there's a 2. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Okay. No, I'm just joking, no, that would be crazy. That'd be so crazy. 2 squared. Oh my god, is it 5? I don't know. Anyways, guys, so this is the general idea behind a quadratic equation. In the next video, I'm actually going to show you how to solve them, how to do things with them, some crazy things like the quadratic formula, completing the square, all these exciting things that, in my opinion, this is a much better chapter than the previous one when we're doing sort of chapter 1 stuff from the Edexcel curriculum. This is quadratics now. It's going to be a fairly big chapter, but it's fairly interesting, so we will be looking at that shortly. So yes, stay tuned, watch the other videos if you really want to know about quadratic equations.